So let's talk about Millie Money. Where did she come from? So this was February of 2017. It was either 2017 or 2016. I want to say 2016. But I was talking to this guy, and basically he was like, you should become a premium girl. And I'm like, what the fuck is a premium girl? And he's just like, it's a girl who has a Snapchat and she like pays people to like subscribe to her. Well, people pay her to subscribe to her Snapchat, and she's just kind of like doing her chilling or whatever. So like the stories that he originally showed me before I agreed to it were just like, girls just walking around naked, girls just kind of dancing, twerking, doing that whole type of thing. And I'm just like, okay, well, it doesn't seem too hard. It seems like something I can get into. My whole thing was, and especially me being the self-esteem person that I am, I'm like, nobody is gonna watch me. This fat girl with dreads and big ass titties, that's probably the only thing that they're gonna want to watch. Like, what's gonna make me stand out from these girls? What's gonna make these guys want to give me money? He's just like, you really don't understand how beautiful you are, and da-da-da, whatever. Like, laying it on thick, y'all. Like, you are the prettiest girl in the world, and if don't nobody else think you can do this, I know you can do this, and I know you're gonna go straight to the top. So I'm just like, at the time, that's why you do not have business conversations with people in the bed, y'all. I'm telling you. At the time, it sounded good. It sounded good, and it sounded interesting. So I went for it. I was like, sure, we can do it. Let's try it. So I started doing shows on Peaks Social. Wow, I'm really like throwing it back there. But yeah, I used to do shows on Peak Social. And then I started, just kind of doing shows on Snapchat. To me, being comfortable was in the shower. I love dancing and singing in the shower. That was, even as a little girl, that was always my go-to. So I was just like, maybe they may accept me doing what I love to do, which hopefully for everybody should be taking a shower at least every day. So, I mean, I would start recording myself in the shower, dancing and twerking and, just playing around and stuff like that. And it grew really fast. It grew fast by itself. And then once I became a busty mansion bunny or whatever, once I joined the Busty Mansion, which is a Instagram page, it kind of just skyrocketed from there because I started doing takeovers on the Busty Mansion. I started being on their page the most. And Teddy, the administrator of that page, when he came to me, he was just like, I want you to be my head bunny, whatever. A lot of girls have heard me doing this because they'll grow and they'll get all these followers and then they'll never want to do it for me again. And I'm just like, okay, well, I don't want to sign my whole life away for, social media. But I mean, if you feel like I can, be good doing this, then sure, why not give it a try? So did Busty Mansion, did that. Everything started growing, and all of a sudden it was just like, I woke up and I had 10,000 followers. And I was like, wow, okay. In the instance of Millie Money, or kind of when this was growing or coming along, Millie, or Amelia, to be quite honest with you, had some real challenges, had some hard challenges. I had two friends from the college that I attended, Bowie State University, and to be honest, I felt like, these were friends that I had made like my first week or first day of being at this school. And kind of not even the things that were said to me, the things that were said about me indirectly, that got back to me. I think that hurt me to my core, because versus you asking me, you know, why did you decide to do this or whatever, and I won't take away from the people who did it. There were a lot of people who I consider friends who definitely, you know, asked me, like, you know, what's going on with you, like, because people who know me, they know that was not something that was of me or like me to just start doing that. Like, you know, are you okay? Like, what's going on? And it is hard because I was, you know, always known as a super Christian girl who, you know, did all this stuff in church, and I was an honor student. I was a nerd, for lack of better words. Like, I did all of this good stuff for people. And then once I started doing something that I thought was for myself, like, the walls came tearing down like nobody's business. Like, that was honestly probably one of the most broken moments of my life. And it did not get better, because then my family found out about it. And once my family found out about it, like, I was pretty much almost basically kicked out from my family. Like, you know, this is not you, this is not of you, this is some demonic witchcraft, and you're gonna jeopardize your little sister's well-being, because my sister would come over my house all the time. So then she wasn't allowed to hang out with me anymore. I wasn't allowed to come to my grandparents' house anymore. I'm like really even still getting emotional just thinking about it, because it's like I literally almost lost the chance to be with my family over some pictures and shower show. Not sex, but pictures and shower shows. I just want to reiterate that. No sex, just pictures and shower shows. But I digress. So, that was the first time that I pretty much was just like, no, can't do this anymore. Because all of these new people that I have that are telling me, oh, you're beautiful and this and that and whatever, that's not going to compare to the people who have been by my side, the people who I've had a personal physical relationship with, people who, you know, who know me outside of just a screen. So I'm just like, you know, I'm over it. I'm not going to do it. And then all of a sudden, here comes the Moneyy supporters, like, please don't stop. Or if you have to stop, I respect your decision, but you are not like these other premium girls. Like, you talk to us, you laugh, you make jokes, like, you're really a whole package. And if the boobs have to go away, if all that explicit whatever has to go away, then that's cool. Just be you. And I was like, you know, you got a point. I can still be myself. And hopefully the followers, you know, still increase or whatnot. So I tried to go that route for a little bit. I tried to go that route of, okay, just being myself. Well, everything positive that I posted on my page never got any attention. Or if it did, there was a comment under it like, you know, when are you going to show your boobs again? When are you going to go back on shower videos again? And when are you going to do this again? When are you going to do this again? It's just like, yikes. That's just not something that I can do anymore, or something that I really just don't feel comfortable doing anymore. And you know, to be honest, it got worse. Like, you would think that it would get better with you stopping, but it got worse, because then here come threats like, you were a hoe, you always gonna be a hoe, you might as well just keep doing what you're doing, you're women's empowerment thing is never going to work. You're never going to succeed. Like, you're not a good girl. You're a whore. Like, things that do not match my character at all. And, you know, that's why I kind of stepped away from social media for a little bit, for a while. Like, I was just working on, you know, making my bread, doing what I needed to do. I didn't want to hear any of this negative stuff anymore. But throughout all the negativity, I usually get a message from a girl or a boy, at least every month or so. Thank you for coming out and expressing yourself and, you know, pretty much documenting what you're doing it for. And I appreciate you. You know, if nobody else appreciates you, I appreciate your beauty, just your beauty, and wanting to express it with other people. And, you know, that was pretty much all I could ever ask for. Like, the fact that there were some people mature enough in the world to see a picture as more than just me trying to be sexual, because it was never, and I will reiterate this, it was never for sexual attention. Ever. Like, the whole reason I started, I was already talking to a guy, so it wasn't for sexual attention, because I was talking and having sex with him. So it wasn't for that. It wasn't for, like, I'm going to become a porn star, I want to be a nude model. It was never those things. And that's how people perceived it, because I never came out and said pretty much, well, I did. The first post that I ever posted that got reported, I put it back up there. Because I said people don't respect my modeling decision. At the time, yes, I did say modeling, but I now use the term loosely because, and I hate if I offend anyone, that's not really my goal. That's not what I'm trying to do. But you are not a model if you just model for social media. I will say it again. You are not a model if you just model for social media. And it took me growing in order to, you know, understand that if I want to be taken seriously, I need to start looking for contract work, looking for real photographers, looking for maybe, you know, lingerie lines to support me or something like that. If I'm really going to do it, I'm going to do this the right way. Which brings me to, where is Millie now? Millie did start a invitation only Snapchat, but I do not want you to get confused. There's nothing sexual on there. There's no content. I no longer sell content. That's just not what I'm about. I do an invitation only because at the end of the day, I still consider myself a nudist. So there will be times that I want to just record on Snapchat and I might be naked, and I just need a mature audience to understand that that's just who I am. It's not for attention. It's not to be shown in a different light. It's literally, that's just who I am. And I don't understand how some people can have that comfortability to be able to express themselves, but then some people, when they want to express themselves, they get blocked or reported or whatever. So that's why I pretty much made it invitation only. But I am in the works of, with some photographers, to do professional shoots. I just rather, in my opinion, if I'm going to use it as art, I want it to be displayed as such with that regard. So no more pictures of me on my iPhone and on my iPad. No, not of those, at least. I mean, of course you get the clothes, whatever, but that's just not me anymore. It's not the direction that I wanted to go in, and I sincerely, to the bottom of my heart, apologize. Seriously, like, let me look in the mirror. I seriously apologize to anybody personally that I offended becoming Moneyy. Anybody who felt like, I was degrading or demeaning myself. Anybody who felt like I demeaned them or I kind of affected your reputation or whatever. I sincerely apologize. It's never what I intended it to do. Never what I expected happen, but it did. It did, and it hurt some relationships that, I thought were going to be lifelong. Are they still lifelong? Probably not. But I forgive myself because that's the only person that I can. And I just have to live my life, just do the best that I can. Really just do the best that I can. And I hope that you guys support me throughout, no matter what. The Confidence Chronicles is coming back. Moneyy is to it in effect still here, but she is really about her business. She's about bold. She's about encouraging women. She's about self-improving women. And I don't want a female to get pressured or do something like this just because fast money, because that's what I did it for. It's not worth the disrespect. Because a man tells you that you're pretty, it's not worth your value. It's not. Because you want followers. Like, what is clout gonna do? I got 15,000, almost 16,000 followers, and if ain't none of them paying no bills. Like, it has not helped me pretty much do anything. Now, I will take that back. It helped me gain networking relationships with people that I feel like probably wouldn't have worked with me if I only had like 800 followers. So I will say that. And of course, the friendships that I made. I'm not saying all guys are pervs. There are a lot of guy friends that I have made being Moneyy. But being Millie, I would like more lady friends. I want to have a female following. I want girls. I love guys now, but I want girls to learn and to grow from me. So, see, it's just irritating me. Like, y'all see that line? Like, I really hate chaps. Like, chap on my lips. So I'm just like, come on now. Get that together. But anyway, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get off this. But the Confidence Chronicles are back. Make sure that you subscribe below. Also, you guys, I am a part of a podcast group called Sounds About Us. So we will probably be creating a channel for that sooner than later. I'll just give you some more information whenever that starts rolling out. But aside from that, please follow up with me on Bold. You can always follow me on my page at Moneyy with 2 Y's. Let's see. What else? I think that's it. Yeah, I'm done. All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much once again. If my story helped you, please, in the comments below, let me hear from you. If it didn't help you, if you think I'm still a hoe, let me hear from you. Comment below. Like, dislike, do whatever you gotta do. Just let me know that you've seen this and that you understand where I'm coming from. All right? All right. Y'all be easy. Be blessed.